take a look at tonight's King of the Court, brought to you by Burger King.
Long game. Keep rebounding. Keep looking for yours first. You just stay with me. Look for yours.
Dorsey, gotta love a teammate who looks you in the eye and says, look for yours first, right?
Yeah, right.
Selfless. Utah shooting 75% from the field to start this game. Whistle a foul as DeMarcus Cousins comes into the ball game for the Clippers. Big man had a productive yet short 3+ minutes in the previous game as Rudy Gobert sits down and catches a breather. Doris, let's keep an eye on how the Clippers attack that paint differently with Favors in. Boy, Mitchell tighter than fish grease.
But you make a good point as we come back up this way, right? Derek Favors on the floor. Their defensive numbers in game one were actually better with Favors on the floor, but they will attack differently. They're going to try to touch the paint more when he's on the floor. Shot clock 6 here. Does Beverly recognize?
Beverly getting some more run here. Throws up a layup, missed it. Loose ball, Beverly trying to chase it down. Clarkson there too, out of bounds. And it'll be Utah basketball.
So think about this. Donovan Mitchell has started this game with 14 points in the first quarter. In game one, he kind of began slowly. Started 2 for 8 to 6 points.
He didn't like the way he played in the first half of that previous game. Another 3-ball. A lot of confidence right now. Donovan Mitchell, 6 of 9 from the field. Leonard kicks it out. DeMarcus Cousins put Favors in the weight room. Wow. Went right through and over him.
My goodness, that's a level of physicality that Ty Lue was talking about. He said, let's own our space. He just owned Derek Favors' space, too.
Great point for us. Clarkson with the short jumper, no good. Loose ball underneath. Batum gets it to Leonard. Kawhi on the move, and he's fouled by Royce O'Neal.
So, Mark, you touched on Donovan Mitchell shooting the basketball with confidence. And think about it. 2 of his first 3 shots were made jumpers. That opens up the drive game. Now he's getting to the mid-range. So all 3 levels right now working for Donovan Mitchell. You want to talk about a guy who's putting the time and the work. I mean, think about his early career at Louisville. Wasn't a double-digit scorer for the first couple of years.
Great progression, and as you said, only 24 years old. Wonder about his ceiling. Well, this series continues with Game 3 in Los Angeles as 2-time Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers host Donovan Mitchell and 3-time Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz. Don't miss Game 3, Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Pacific on ABC. Leonard at the free throw line drills the second, and the lead is at 5. Here's Mitchell. 14 points here in the first quarter. Guarded by Beverly. Gobert back in the ball game, setting a screen for Clarkson. Clarkson traveled with it. And that's going to be a turnover for Utah. Good defense by Batum with the contest. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's just the second Utah turnover. Keep an eye on O'Neal trying to guard Leonard here as he kicks it out to the wing. Cousins inside over Gobert. Remember, Boogie Cousins is a multiple NBA All-Star. Guy that prior to his knee and Achilles injury was one of the elite players in this league as he corrals the rebound. Leonard in the front court, guarded by O'Neal. Leonard strong to the bucket, couldn't finish. Yang looking for Mitchell. Morris really backing off of Mitchell. Lost the ball in the crossover. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. Beverly takes it himself and draws the foul from the end. Pat Beverly will go to the free throw line for the Clippers. He was scoreless in 6 minutes in game 1. Doris, I find it real interesting and intriguing the way that Ty Lewis pressed so many different buttons in this series, and even going back to the Dallas series, but using a deep bench in the first quarter in game 1, and now we see 2 more guys coming into the ball game. One of them, for the first time, Kennard.
So in game 1, I was not at all surprised to see him run the number of players he ran out there. They were on 1 day's rest, grueling 7-game series against Dallas, and to me, I thought he was trying to buy minutes down the